These latest UK news updates will affect everyone, whether you're a student, you're a worker, or you're planning to move there soon. These changes coming in 2025 are significant, and you need to know how this will affect you and your family. So sit tight and let's dive into it. My name is Stella, and this is the EMGS channel. In this channel, we talk about relocation, moving abroad, rules, updates, and everything you need to know about life abroad. Now, don't forget to hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe. Don't worry, it is free. And whenever we upload videos, you will be the first one to be notified. Now, let's get started. Welcome back, guys. The UK government just announced major changes to the immigration law, and these will come into effect in April 2025, and that is just next month. These changes will affect those already in the UK and those planning to move there or have any intention of moving there. At the start of every financial year, the UK government review their laws and they decide to see which is best for them in the coming year. This time, they have released a long document outlining these updates along with an official explanation. Now, instead of going through all those tests, I have decided to do the work for you. Let's break it down into the key areas that matters the most. First, let's talk about changes to the skilled worker visa. If you're planning to move to the UK for work, this is the most important visa you need to understand. Previously, the minimum salary threshold was 11.90 per hour. Starting April 2025, it will now be increased to 12.85 per hour. What does this mean to you? This means that for you to get work to come to the UK, the minimum salary that you need to be paid is £12.82 per hour, and that sums up to about £25,000 per month. So if you get any job that is paying you lesser than that, you most likely won't be given that visa to come down to the UK under skilled worker visa. Some exceptions are also made when it comes to going rates, but this is just the standard when it comes to skilled worker visa. The second change made using the skilled worker visa route, I'm going to be reading this, okay? Changes are being made to the provisions of care workers and senior care workers. These changes are being made in response to the growing pool of workers in this route who no longer have sponsorship because their sponsors have been unable to offer them sufficient work or have lost their sponsor license. So there have been a trend that have been ongoing whereby people come to the UK as care workers. As you know, about 2 years ago, the UK released care workers visa. So a lot of people took advantage of it, and some people misused this opportunity. So they say that some of them lost their license, okay? Especially when the UK decided to curtail the way it was being misused, a lot of sponsors lost their license. And this made people who are already in the UK, when they come to the UK, they give them the sponsorship, but they don't give them any job. And it still happens up to now. When you come down, you don't get any job, you just have only a sponsor, and they have bills to pay. So the UK government heard of this and decided to take these people and care for them. So now the UK government are saying that if you want to recruit any care worker or any senior care worker anymore, starting from April 2025, you need to first of all recruit from this pool of people that have been sponsored and there's no shift for them to do, there's no job for them to do. So they have to first show proof that they have tried to recruit from this pool of people and they did not see anybody before they are saying they want to come and recruit from outside of the UK. So priority now is given to those from this pool. This is only taking into effect in England, not in Scotland, not in Wales, not in Northern Ireland. This is only in England. So this is good news to those within the care sector in England. Another change to the skilled worker visa is this. They said changes are also being made to the rules concerning deduction from applicants' salary. These changes are being made for consistency with how paid allowances for the same purposes are treated, to mitigate against sponsorship costs being passed on to applicants, and to close an unintended loophole where applicants could effectively pay towards their own salary through investing in their sponsor's business. So there have been situations whereby for you to get COS or to get a job, the employer will tell you that you have to pay for your COS. You understand? All these things should be the cost of the employer and not the cost of the employee. So the UK government are seeing and looking for ways they can cut this down. They can bring that to the bare minimum so that employees are not being taken advantage of. They won't be telling you that you have to pay for your sponsorship, you have to pay for your CS before you leave, because this thing has really put a lot of people pay a lot, up to 10,000, up to 15,000 pounds, and this is so annoying. At times from their salary every month, these employers take this money, and it is really not fair. And the UK government are saying starting 2025 they are going to curtail and stop this. Next update is on the global talent visa. Some people be like, how does this concern me? Well, we have done a video on global talent visa and you need to watch it. It's a very good way to come down to the UK, okay? So this visa is for those people that are potential leaders or leaders. What do we mean by that? People that are specialized in like trading certificate or trading skills. Like I know of somebody that came down to the UK as a tailor. I know another person that came down to the UK, those within the art industry. I know someone that came down to the UK using this route. So make sure you watch that video to understand what global talent visa is. And it might just be that visa that you need. It's very good. You can come down and stay for 3 years if you're a leader, or come and stay for 5 years if you're a potential leader. And with it, you don't even need sponsorship. You understand? So this is a good visa. So they are saying now that applicants who hold a qualifying prize can qualify without the need to obtain an endorsement. So normally, for you to get a global talent visa, there are a list of companies you need to get an endorsement from. So they are saying that they are going to make an exception for certain type of people who are known to hold a qualifying prize. People that are very good, they are so good to the extent that you do not need to get an endorsement. Probably you've gotten an award somewhere, but they gave an exception. They said this exception should not be in places like an award-winning film or something that has to do with an organization. It should be something that is worth more of your own personal. You are giving that prize for your own personal achievement, okay? So that's what they're trying to focus on. So this is another thing they're trying to add in the global talent visa. So they're saying you might not need an endorsement anymore. So you can read more on this long PDF. I'm going to attach the link to the description. Just click on learn more and you can read more on it. They also made changes to the visit visa, but this mainly concerns those that are from Trinidad and Tobago. So normally these people can come to the UK without having to apply for a visit visa, but it seems like they have abused it. It seems like when they come to the UK, they will not return back. Instead, they will come to seek for asylum. Now the UK has said enough of that. If you want to come down to the UK anymore, you have to do what? You have to apply for a visit visa like every other person. Submit proof of why you're coming to the UK, pay the fee and all of that. They've made several other changes as well. So let's talk about the ones they made to those that are living currently in the UK. They have also reviewed the short-term study visa. You know that people come to the UK to study for like 6 months or for a year and then they have to go back to their country. Some people use it as a means to get asylum, which is not very good. So they have said that they will review this and then they will check and see, is this person genuinely come to the UK for this study? They have put different strategy to ensure that no one takes or abuses this visa route anymore. They've made changes again to the charity worker visa. They've made changes to the high skilled potential visa. They've made several changes to the British National Overseas Visa. Who are those people? These people are people that are from like Hong Kong. You know, when the British were kind of affiliated with the Hong Kongs, yeah? So they have also made changes to the T2 Minister of Religion visa. They've made changes to the Innovator Founder visa and International Sports Person visa. So you can just check this PDF and see how it affects you and begin to play along with it. Okay. On another news, the UK have decided to release over 43,000 seasonal worker visa for those interested in agriculture, horticulture, fruit picking, and the rest of it. So if I were you, you're going to go and check that visa out. Yeah, although it's a temporary visa, but really not everybody comes to the UK to stay permanently. They might just come because they want to stay for a while and then go back to their country and then come back again and then go back to their country. So if you know you fall within that category, go and check it out. The UK are super planning on touching their study work visa. In fact, at this point, I feel like they touch all their visa every year. They change their visa rule. They change everything, like I don't even know, all the time. But then what does it mean? It means that their government is working, right? It means that they are reviewing things and thinking, what is the best way can they go, or what is the best routes can they use to implement good changes in their economy. So they are thinking about how they might touch that study visa. And with what I'm hearing, I don't know if it's a good news, but let's see how it goes. They're thinking if they will prevent you from, after you've studied in the university, then you go back to be doing job that they call menial jobs that are for just high school graduates. They are thinking about how they can prevent university graduate from doing that type of job. But the reason why university graduate have to do that type of job is because those jobs give them serious. So by the time it's to give them serious, they can then transcend into the job that they study after a while. You understand? It's a means of holding themselves back in the UK, but you never can tell. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, these are the changes that have been made currently in the UK, and we know that more changes will be coming, more updates will be coming, and we will be giving it to you so that you can know and you can prepare on how it will affect your family and how it will effectively affect every other part of family. That will be all for today. These changes are going to affect a lot of people, especially the changes that comes into the skilled worker visa, the visit visa, the study visa. Do you know they are bringing strict rules coming in soon? So make sure you always stay informed. If you found this video helpful, try to like and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell. It's for your own good so that you can get updates like this. If you have any questions, you can put it down in the comment section. I will be reading and be responding to them all. Thanks for watching this video and see you in our next video. Bye for now.